I get paid to.
Honey, I shrunk the kids.
And us too. Now we're 100 times smaller.
Don't you like my pants?
Love your pants.
Reminds me of someone in the office. But, oops. Anyway, miniature scale models. We've seen a lot of them, but do you know anyone who actually gets paid to make them?
And just how do these tiny things get made?
I don't think they're easy.
Not at all. We'll find out.
If you think the building industry is big, there is a parallel small-scale industry that's raking in big bucks too. Welcome to the world of architectural scale models. Scaled down up to 1,000 times their original size. These models are miniatures of buildings, estates, and even whole cities. Anthony Go started out helping a friend complete scale models in 1979 as a hobby. Soon enough, he roped in his brother Francis as an apprentice. The duo learned so fast on the job that they decided to start their own small model making company, GAC Models, in 1987. Today, they are the largest scale model makers in Southeast Asia. Although the scale models are always featured in the media, the people who make them are almost never in the limelight. Well, maybe it's because most of them are low-profile men like Anthony and Francis who prefer attention to be on their models instead. Their responsibility is to support the architects through visualization. From an architect's blueprint, they build a full model of the building and its surrounding landscape. The size of the building, human figurines, and even cars are created to mimic real life.
I think model is for 3D. Architect, the drawing is for 2D. That's why sometimes the owner, buyer or the architect, you look through the 3D and then it's very easily to understand that the design, the color, everything.
Often their scale models also help developers win tenders for key projects. One such instance was the scale model for Resorts World Sentosa, including the Universal Studios theme park, which took 10 men to complete in 3 months.
IR Integrated Resort, where they got a theme park there, there's a Universal Studio. That's why the model, the design is totally different from a condo or a bungalow. There's the hotel, the casino, all the design is something special.
The roller coaster also done by us.
Then even the museum, the design also very fantastic design. Not like simple, just a building. You
Something special
like
in Singapore.
The Resorts World Sentosa was their largest local project. These brothers now make models for overseas development, mostly for the booming Middle East market. They have traveled to more cities than they can count. Their favorite project is their largest one, the Dubai Mall, the world's largest shopping center. The scale model, built in 2003, is worth almost $500,000 Singapore dollars.
Middle East is a very rich country. They always say, money is not a problem, design must fantastic. That's why the model, I look at the design, all very, very fantastic one.
Unlike the good old days, the brothers depend on modern technology in their work. A model which used to take 2 months to make manually now only takes 2 weeks. But like any other craft, there are just some things that can only be done by hand.
This one actually is a green turfing. We just use the paint to paint it, and then to put the green powder. When you dry it, then we use the vacuum to suck it. Then when everything is okay, we clean up, we just put the landscape. Yeah, this is a tree we make by wire and the sponge. And then according to the scale, big scale, then we'll make a big tree. Small one, then we'll make a small tree. Even the tree got a lot of sizes. Some is very huge.
After the break, and I try to create our dream homes.
I glued my house to the table.
Are you serious?
Yes! I'm sorry.
What I get paid to.
This is one of their largest projects. It's one part of an 8-meter-long model of a new city in Morocco. And once we're done here and out of their way, they're going to pack it and send it all the way back.
And I'm putting the finishing touches, air conditioning units. They need it. It's hot in Morocco.
This sprawling model of a new posh residential city in Morocco took the entire company 2 months to complete. Complete with LED lights, it is also one of their most beautiful projects. And this is just one out of an 8-piece model. After countless sleepless nights spent making it, Francis has to ensure it's safely packed for shipping to Morocco today, and he will follow suit to assemble it there. If the model gets damaged, he could lose thousands of dollars in materials and manpower.
Okay, boss, what are we doing?
Okay, there are two models here, which is a one-story bungalow. Your challenge is to build the model and decorate the landscape.
Okay, we have 1 hour to build a house. It's not easy.
It's kind of like building Lego, but not really.
Putting up the windows of my house now. Right thing.
Oh, I glued my house to the table.
Are you serious?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm going to lose.
I glued the wrong side of the glass.
Okay, so while Tim paints his residence, I will choose my car, this one. Tim gets the yellow one, get the convertible.
Well, as you can see, we have different strategies in doing this thing. I'm starting with my human being. So I was told it takes time for this to dry. I'm calling this one Mini Me. The time when I don't talk too much is when I'm trying to concentrate on making something so small.
I'm just trying not to mess it up. I broke my brush. What am I gonna do? I got a new one.
Does she look like me yet? Almost.
She had a very bad tan.
Hey, welcome to paradise. I'm done.
I'm done too. I'm done.
As you can see, the residents are very tanned to the point of having some sort of skin disease. Partly because I can't find the right color. But I love the trees, the palm trees. It adds a lot of character to my tropical
I like it too.
house.
It's very
House
Malibu
works.
beach house.
Yeah.
Mine's more homely. The kind of house you just want to come home to every day. You know, it's got nice tiled roofs and rain trees, and you know, it's peaceful.
Of course, Francis, who has been observing our every move, comes in to give us a grade.
Which house would you buy, Francis?
For house,
Yeah, which one would you buy?
Are they
for
both
house,
well
I will
made?
buy this house.
You will buy that house.
Yes.
Why?
Is it because of the car?
No.
It's because of the trees.
Of the house. The house, for the rooftop, this is uneven because this is so white and this is so. First, to buy the house, I will buy hers. So
Okay.
for the landscape, I like your landscape.
Okay.
It's very, very natural for you to bend the palm trees, you know, without any thinking. You just bend it naturally.
Okay, here's what I want to ask though. It was very difficult for me to deal with something so small. You know, painting the residence and putting the roof and doing everything else. Everything is so tiny. How do you do this on every single day?
It depends on how patient you are,
Okay.
the concentration, the memory power.
Does it ruin your eyesight?
Yeah, of course, the eyesight.
Okay, I don't want to work here.
You are still young.
I don't think we did that bad a job. Do you? Not too bad.
I don't know. Halfway